this is the fourth policy of a three-quadrilateral series group electron configuration. So far we have learned that the energy levels refer to sublevels, and these sublevels are S, P, G, and F. These sublevels have orbitals, and electrons are located all the way inside these orbitals. Now sublevel S has one orbital, and it can hold up 2 electrons maximum. Sublevel P has 3 orbitals, so it can hold 6 electrons. Sublevel G has 5 orbitals, so the total number of electrons will be 10. And the last one, sublevel F, has 7 orbitals, that means it can hold 14 electrons. Now the electron configuration can also be explained through giving an analog. Now let's see how my ship analogy can explain the concept. Now this is my ship. It's a freight ship carrying diamonds. You all know how expensive diamonds are, and they have to be protected or guarded well against the intruder. So they need to be hidden all the way inside somewhere so that it becomes difficult to find. Now pay attention, because I am going to give you out my secret. I will tell you where these diamonds are hidden. So are you all ready? I am going to give you a tour of my ship. So this is my freight ship carrying diamonds. Now my ship has a very unique arrangement. It has 4 decks. Deck 1, which is the lower level. Deck 2, that is the level above it. Deck 3 is on level 3, and Deck 4 is on level 4. Now, as I said, it has a very unique arrangement. So, first we will talk about Deck 1. Now, in Deck 1, as you can see, there is a big green box. Inside the green box, there is a little black box. And this black box can hold maximum of 2 diamonds. So, level 1, Deck 1 has one big green box with a one little black box which can hold maximum of 2 diamonds. So, the green box, which is in level 1, Deck 1, has a special name, and that name is S. So, I am going to call this green box as box S. Now, the question comes is, if somebody says if they have 2 diamonds and they want to keep 1 diamond in this green box and they want to use the next deck, my answer will be no. Why? Because as per as my rule, you can rent the next deck only after filling the space in deck 1. So, as I said, if somebody has more than 2 diamonds, then they have to move on to the next deck. They have to rent the next deck. So let's look at it now. Now the second deck here has 2 different type of boxes. The first one, the S box, is exactly the same as the lower deck, the deck 1, because it holds 2 diamonds. And there is another kind of box in there, which is the red box, and we call it a P box. Now P box has 3 black boxes in here. So each box can hold 2 diamonds. So total of 6 diamonds this red box can hold. So 6 in here and 2 in the S box. So total diamond it can hold in this deck number 2 is 8. 6 here in the red box and 2 here in the green box. So total 8 diamonds could be stored in deck 2. Now the question is, what if someone wants to even ship more diamonds? What do they do? In that case, they have to rent the next deck, which is deck number 3. Now deck 3 has 3 different boxes in there. The first box is exactly the same, that is the S box, which you can find it in deck 1, also in deck 2, and this is also there in deck 3. That has 1 black box holding 2 diamonds. The next box, the red box or the P box, this is also similar to the second deck box, which holds total number of 6 diamonds. Now what's special about deck number 3? Deck number 3 has another additional box in there. This is the blue box, and the name of this blue box is B box. B box has how many black boxes in there? 5 black boxes. These black boxes holding 2 diamonds each, there is total of 10 diamonds. So 10 here in the blue box, 6 here in the red box, and 2 here in the green box. So total of 18 diamonds can be stored in deck 3. Now how about if you have more than that? So in that case, you have to rent our last deck. So that deck is known as deck number 4 or the top deck. Now, as you can see that there is one additional box in there. The first green box is similar all the way. The red box is similar all the way from deck 2, deck 3, deck 4. The blue box is similar exactly like deck 3. And then there is one additional box in here, the orange box or the F box. Now F box have 7 black boxes inside, each holding 2 diamonds. So that is total of 14 diamonds. So 14 plus 10 plus 6 plus 2, that is total of 32 diamonds can be stored in the 4th deck. That is the top deck. So again 2 diamonds, 8 diamonds, 18 diamonds and 32 diamonds in all can be shipped through this. Now relate this analogy with the periodic table. As you know, they say that the periodic table is the holy book of inorganic chemistry. Why? Because it has been arranged in a very systematic way. All the informations have been coded in there. You don't need to memorize each and everything. All you have to do is to learn how to decode and how to read the information that has been provided in this table. We will have a detailed explanation of the relation between electron configuration and the periodic table in a different video. Let's summarize our learning of the 3-part video series that we did on electron configuration. The first thing we learned is that electron configuration talks about the location of the electron. The area outside the nucleus is known as electron cloud, and this is the area where the electrons are located. Through our ship analogy, we learned that the electron clouds have energy levels. These energy levels have energy sublevels, and the sublevels have further orbitals. And the electrons are found inside these orbitals. There are 4 types of energy sublevels. They are S, P, D and F. I hope that these 3-part video series was helpful to understand this complex concept of electron configuration.